The trailer for the upcoming movie, A Quiet Place, has been revealed. The successful A Quiet Place franchise has kept us on the edge of our seats with its thrilling premise. A family struggles to survive in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by lethal, blind alien creatures that hunt when attracted to sound. The first two films followed the Abbott family's agonizing efforts to stay alive. Now, the upcoming prequel, A Quiet Place, Day 1, promises to take us back to the terrible day when these creatures arrived on Earth. Will we finally see the origin of these creatures? Are these extraterrestrials beings that simply arrived on an asteroid? Or are they intelligent spacecraft sent by a much worse being? In this video, we will take an in-depth look at the recently released trailer for A Quiet Place Day 1 and what we can expect from the film. And for more videos of your favorite movies and series, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. To understand what happens in this trailer, we must first remember what happened in the previous movies. The Abbott family has been the center of the first two installments, facing fearsome creatures that cannot see, but have an incredibly developed sense of hearing. Living on a remote farm, they had to adapt their lives to maximum silence, communicating mainly with sign language and always in alert for any sound that might attract these monsters. The film shows us how this family, consisting of Evelyn, the mother, Lee, the father, Reagan, the deaf daughter and sons Marcus and Bo, have created a living system that allows them, to some extent, to stay safe in this dangerous world. One of the most heartbreaking moments in their story is the loss of Bo, the youngest son, whose curiosity about a noisy toy ends up costing him his life. A tragic reminder of how fragile their existence is under this constant threat. In addition to dealing with loss and grief, the Abbott family accidentally discovers that Reagan's hearing implant emits a sound that repels the creatures. A finding that offers them hope in the midst of so much darkness. This discovery changes the game for them, giving them for the first time a way to defend themselves. The sequel delves deeper into the family's struggle to find a new refuge, introducing new characters and challenges, including bandits and the revelation that the creatures can't swim. Reagan's determination to find a way to fight the creatures leads the family to a hideout and a radio tower, marking a turning point in their struggle for survival. Now, this brings us to the prequel, the day these creatures arrived. The thrilling trailer begins by showing scenes from the previous films where the Abbott family is seen eating dinner, 472 days after the creatures arrived. It also reveals what happened in the second installment, 476 days later. However, the trailer goes back to the first day of the arrival of these creatures. On the first day, we are shown Sam, a woman played by Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o, who is trapped in the city along with Joseph Quinn's character, who try to escape and face a real-world crisis in some apocalyptic scenes. The prequel will show for the first time on the big screen how the rest of the world reacted to the invasion, exploring those first crucial days when humanity was decimated. It shows us the chaos in New York City and how people run for their lives. Unlike the previous films, this will not be a silent film. We can see many people screaming and trying to run for their lives. We will also see how people who don't know how to face the creatures lose their lives quickly, but those who keep calm could survive. We could see the first person who realizes that the sound is what attracts these creatures. The first two movies were focused on the story of this family after the apocalypse, but it didn't explain in detail what happened and how humanity was defeated in the first place. Beyond clues in newsreels or newspaper clippings, something that could change in this third installment, we could see that perhaps not only the creatures attacked the world, but the countries themselves went to war, and this quickly caused the deterioration of society. Other elements such as the planet of these creatures, or even a greater threat, could be revealed. We know that at some point, these creatures came to Earth, but we don't know who sent them or why they came. They could be a weapon of an extraterrestrial race, which was sent to wipe out the planet for them so they can arrive and invade. Whatever the origin of these mysterious creatures is, we must consider the possibility that they came from a place with some degree of intelligence. The fact that they have reached our planet suggests that they may have been transported across the vast cosmos in spaceships. This theory is based on the idea that only an advanced civilization would have the means to design and build spacecraft capable of traveling between the stars, overcoming the immense distances of interstellar space. Furthermore, the complexity and technology necessary to survive a journey of such magnitude implies a deep understanding of science and engineering, which points to the existence of beings with advanced intelligence and technological skills. On the other hand, we cannot completely rule out the possibility that these entities may have arrived on Earth aboard asteroids. Although this idea may seem less likely in the first instance, it is not entirely impossible. Asteroids could act as natural vehicles, transporting microorganisms or even more complex life forms through space in a process known as panspermia. But in the future, we will discuss more theories of how they arrived on Earth. Behind the production of A Quiet Place Day One is writer and director Michael Sarnowski, based on an original story by John Krasinski, director and star of the first two films. This promising filmmaker comes from directing the acclaimed drama Pig in 2021. Principal photography began in February of 2023 with locations in London, and was produced by veterans Michael Bay, Andrew Form, and Brad Fuller. Paramount Pictures plans to release this highly anticipated spin-off in theaters on June 28, 2024. The last film in the franchise, A Quiet Place Part 2 from 2021, grossed nearly $300 million worldwide. With that impressive reception, it is certain that this prequel too will appeal massively to audiences when it hits the big screen this summer. And on this channel, we will be revealing all the secrets of this franchise. In one of our previous videos, we did a summary of this universe. But in upcoming videos, we will be talking about the origin of the creatures and theories of this upcoming movie. But tell me, what do you think? Are you eager to see this movie? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.